All right, welcome everyone to day two of Liberate Your Potential Masterclass. I'm so excited to be speaking to you today. I was just telling everyone, I'm so warm. I need to turn the AC down because I have this fire inside. I have this joy inside, and it's just making me all warm and fuzzy. And yeah, just really happy and excited for all of you being here, for everyone who's going to watch this replay as well, for the prizes we have, the surprises that we have, the just extreme beautiful opportunities that we have at hand that I will be able to give you. It feels like I have a pot of gold and I'm just gonna pour it out on you today. And we also have our surprise guest speaker today, Monica. And I just told her I can't wait to introduce her and also hear her story because I've been hearing her story from the beginning when I started like 4 years ago. So she's been the person walking before me. And I've been seeing her growth and her success. And our stories and our success stories are also just getting better and better. So I've been super inspired by Monica because she was able to just kind of like exchange her income in a matter of like 3 months, you said, like reach the same income that you had on your normal job, GOB, just over broke, right? Oh, sorry. No, I'm just kidding. It's just how it is. It's just what we are used to have a job, to have a normal life. But here we are creating something extraordinary by tapping into our fuller potential, our dreams, our visions, and actually saying yes to that. Yes, I will go for that. And to get back to Monica, like I know, I know that you were able to quit your job in a matter of a year. That's basically like the same what I could do. I was having my own business as a tattoo artist, and yeah, in a matter of a year and a half, I was able to move to Mexico. You were able to quit your job. You had what, like 2 hours a day to build this, and I'm just so excited. I can't wait to hear your story.
Oh, thank you
I'm
for
getting
having
all
me.
pumped
Thank
up.
you.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the reason why we're able to do this is because of each other. It's because we are actually, in fact, following the people who have results, the people who are showing the way. Just like me following in Monica's footstep and of course doing my own thing with it, Monica is also following the footsteps of, I would say, giants. Oh, like, wow. And we all have the opportunity to tap into that. So I'm going to share my screen today, right now. Ooh. And I'm going to do it big. Can you all see what's going on here? Yes, beautiful, beautiful. So we're talking about liberate your potential. This is a way to create a high profit and automated income online. A way to earn while you learn, to get paid for being yourself as you unlock your potential, living your passion and purpose in peace. So how do we do that? Yeah, we tap into our purpose, our potential of living a fulfilled life, to feel satisfied, to feel delight, fullness, excitement. And there is this beautiful wheel, the ikigai, that actually it's like a roadmap. It's like a compass to find your reason for being. Like, why are we actually here? What sets us on fire? What sets our hearts on fire? What makes us feel alive and peaceful and in the right place? So many of us, we find two, maximum three of these. Maybe we find what we love and what we're good at. and we really find our passion and we start doing that. But then we might feel like we are not really doing what the world needs. We're not really doing anything that we can really get paid for. And it makes us feel a little bit like we're just missing something, right? We're missing something. And to really find your full expression, we need to tap into all four of these. What we love, what the world needs, what you can be paid for, and what you're good at. And you can also learn to become even greater. You can get paid for while you learn. Like that was just mind blowing for me when I realized that, because we have so many tools today to actually just tap in, plug in, follow, and just like when we get these pieces in place, we can really start living from the heart, like who I truly am fully. So, who wants to live their passion, mission, vocation, and profession all in the same time? Anyone? Because, like, yeah, yes, please. So, how do we do that? Like, I'm going to tell you what we're going to cover today is first and foremost, like, your journey to freedom, like, to find the intersection between your abilities and what the world needs. This can lead to a deeply rewarding life. This harmony is a key component of personal freedom and professional freedom too, I would say. Like, and then find the right offer. Like, you have to tap into your heart first, and then you find the right offer that can support your dream, what you love, what you desire, not the other way around that we were listening to Tommy last Thursday talking about. Like, you have to start in the right end. Because when you have the right offer and team, you can find yourself coming into an extraordinary place of freedom, joy, and creation. It will open up doors for you, doors you didn't even know existed. And then you leverage network and systems. This is so important for freedom. Through affiliate marketing and education, we can leverage automation with this high-ticket business model that I will show you today, that we will talk to you about today. And all through being authentic and true to yourself. So, who am I and what brought me here? Like, my journey has been interesting for sure. The people who know me knows that I've had a pretty rough journey, actually. And when I came in contact with this, I was like really struggling to find my purpose. I knew what I was passionate about. I was passionate about the environment, about traveling, connecting with people, writing poetry, dancing, listening to music, living life to the like in my heart. Like I love dancing. I love being out in the sun, but I felt like super stuck in Sweden. I felt like I don't know where home is. I don't know where my tribe is. Like very, very few of the people that I still have in my life I had back then. Because like this journey has expanded me and my life to a point where like I finally found my family and I found most of them here. I found my family as I really started tapping into doing business and following like my purpose. And being like on a long health journey as well, I didn't even realize how much I needed to improve my health, my mental health. And I will show you something that has completely transformed my health, my mental health, and my physical health, my energy levels. But what I saw when I came into this space was a ticket out. It was a ticket out of the cage that I felt that I was locked in a cage. I was not home. I was not free. I felt locked into a place, uh, doing my work, sometimes in the middle of the night, feeling like stuck in Sweden, stuck at my job. I just felt like I need to find something that feels purposeful, that can actually sustain me. And like there must be a way out. And I found it. And I'm so passionate about showing this to people because like I've never been happier. I never felt like I was at home really, except for when I was on vacation, and going home always felt like going away again. So I knew that I wanted to live in a warm country. I knew I wanted to find like a spiritual community. I knew I wanted to find people that excite me and challenge me to become more of who I truly am. People that don't settle, people who doesn't settle for just normalcy or an ordinary life. I want an extraordinary life. And I feel like I have that now. And that's all thanks to what I'm going to show you. And for being brave, taking the step, really. Oh, wait. So I want to ask you, like, is the way that you're currently creating an income going to pay you for the rest of your life? Just please write it in comments. Yes or no? If you stop working, will the money stop coming in as well, or will they continue to come in? Let me know in the comments. Let me see. The chat is going. Yes, Tommy says yes. Yeah, because you're on the team already. Okay, thank you, thank you. Both at the moment. Oh, interesting. Yes. What I'm creating here is going to pay me for the rest of my life. The other week I got paid for what the work I did 2 years ago. I was like, oh, surprise money, $1,000 into my account. What was this? Oh yeah, I did some work 2 years ago. Still getting paid for that. And I know it's going to continue paying me for years to come. So would you like to create an income that pays you for the rest of your life, whether you're working or not? Let me know in the comments. Yeah? Right? Who doesn't? Like, who doesn't want to do that? We want to create our retirement and we want it to be good, right? Yes, yes, yes. Of course. Yes, yeah, everyone says yes here. Yeah, who doesn't? So what is a true freedom business model? That's what I found. Like we need all pieces together. Like we need the freedom of health. Because if we don't have health, we have nothing really. Like the body that we live in, our temple, needs to be vibrant and alive and powerful, right? Because this is the place we're creating from. And we want location freedom, freedom to roam this world, this beautiful world, wherever we like, visit the people we want to visit, the places we want to see, right? Work from anywhere, to have the time freedom to really enjoy what's like truly, truly valuable that we cannot get back, which is our time. We can always make more money. But for that, like what I want to do with my money is basically buy my time back and see more places and have even greater health, right? That's why I desire big financial freedom. And not only that, I want to build something. I have visions for the future. I have a vision of creating something that's much bigger than myself. I want to create like a holistic health center. I want to be with my hands in the ground, like planting my own garden. Like I want to own my own land. And I have like one or two like really beautiful bases here in the world. And I want to do it with people like you. People who are like all of you in here have like golden hearts. I know it. I've talked to you, most of you Or I've heard about you from my friends who are in here doing this with me. Like, I know we are attracting the same vibe. The vibe attracts our tribe. So this is what we're building here. And you're here because you know us, you trust us, you see us. So how do we do all of this? Yeah, this might sound simple. It's like 1, 2, 3. You partner with a company that already exists and you choose high ticket versus low ticket. I will talk to you about what this means. You share about their in-demand product or business model, freedom model on their behalf, and then you receive a commission when a sale is made via your referral. And we click in on systems and automations and leverage other people's skill sets and time. We do this together so that we don't have to do all of the heavy lifting ourselves. We don't have to do all of the sales, all of the marketing ourselves, because it's already here. You can invite people here into the group and tag them. It's already here for you. Just leverage us. We're here. We want that for you. So there are different kind of ways we can build a business online. And MLM is a very popular one because like it's network marketing, right? Our network is our net worth. We lift ourselves by lifting others. We lift others by lifting ourselves. However, I see some downsides with traditional MLMs compared to us, the new paradigm of conscious wealth creation. I've been in a few MLMs myself. When I got introduced to it first, I was super excited. I was like, wow, this is so cool. I not only earn from what I do, I earn from what they do as well, which is super cool. But what I realized was that I had to reach like monthly quotas, and like I didn't keep my rank if I didn't perform. And many MLMs are like that. And I was also like selling different health products that were giving me very little, like maybe 50 to $150 per sale, maybe 200 if I like sold in the absolute biggest package. I still had to sell many to even reach like my monthly expenses, right? And there were usually membership fees or monthly minimums, or I had to buy new products myself every month or every second month and then try to sell them off on top of selling other products. It was a hustle, really. And there was this recruiting, writing to people all over, like cold DMing people, chasing people. And it was building on this binary or even trinary system. Like, this where it goes just like two or three legs. But here, we actually don't have any monthly quotas. You can actually take several months off. You will never lose rank. And the cool thing is like the minimum we get, if we're talking dollars, is $340 for one sale. And it goes up all the way to $6,520 for one sale, guys. This is what we mean with high ticket. Which one do you want? Left side, right side. Like I know which one I choose. Like I am happy with 1 or 2 sales a month. Like one sale of 6,520. I'm satisfied. What about 4 of them? Like, I mean, when I was working on low ticket MLMs, I had to sell like 10, 20 each month, maybe more, to even like have a little bit extra than my monthly expenses. And here we have a one-time investment. You don't have to invest more than once. And you have a limitless, willable legacy income. That means that the success that you're building for yourself, you can just give that to the next generation. or will it to a family member or your husband or your wife? Woof. And we do attraction marketing, which means like most of you in here, you probably saw a post or something that someone was sharing on their stories or on their profile and felt like, whoa, wow, this looks interesting. Or you've been following us for a while. Maybe you even attracted us in because you're already shining bright and we are feeling like, whoa, wait, your tribe. We feel each other. And here we don't have like a binary trinary system. We have an over and down system where the like network marketing really transforms into direct sales, which means that we are actually earning the full cake, where it doesn't get up into like a long way up the network. And that is something that I personally feel is so much more just and fair, that the one doing the work is the one earning more money. Like I'm able to earn more than my sponsor, and you're able to be, you're going to be able to earn more than me. Like I've had $10,000 like a $10,000 month and a $20,000 month. Whoa. And I mean that's just the numbers, but the experiences is actually what truly matters, what we can do with that, the freedom that we can create with that, the time we can take off, and what we can invest in. And of course, I mean, you could also create your own product and try to go that road. And I tried to do that, like with my tattoo business, healing modalities, etc. But like it was costing me a lot. And to really create your own product might be a high investment required, sometimes upwards of a multiple six figures. And it takes a lot of time to build a product that works and converts. And you also need to build your own name and brand and everything to make people see you and know you. I mean, here you already have a product and a system that people are searching for. And most businesses wait 3 to 5 years to make a profit. Here, like you need what, 4 to 10 sales to earn back your initial investment, and then the rest is profit, actually, which is absolutely phenomenal. And the investment is very low compared to many other businesses. And when I was doing my own small business, I was working alone all the time, putting my energy, my time in. I was never paid for the time I wasn't at my job, right? Here I can earn when I am not around as well. Yeah, and like many other online businesses, you'll likely have to do everything and wear all of the hats, like create all of the material yourself. Just decided in the beginning before I really tapped into this, what we have here. And this is a proven to already work and convert way that we are working with. And it's really changed my life. And I told you that I wanted to tell you about how this has really changed my health as well. Because why we partner with this company named Enagic is because they work with health. Health is the baseline for wealth. If you don't have that, if you're sick, like you only have one wish, and that's to get healthy, right? When you're healthy, you want 1,000 things. And water is the basis of life, basis of health. And water is a product that people want and need and are buying daily. So why not just share the best quality water? So we have electrolyzed reduced water, rich in hydrogen and otherwise known as Kangen water, which helps to nourish and restore the body to its optimum state. Creates an eco-friendly, toxic-free sanctuary, and it has over 60 uses to replace products in your home like toxic chemicals that you don't need, really. So you're increasing your ROI, or return on investment, immediately. It's a 50-year-old award-winning Japanese water technology, a company that I have my complete trust in. They even had a 60% growth in 2020 alone. You guys remember what happened back there? Yeah, people were afraid of their health and their finances, right? And we have the solution to both here. This is a sustainable, zero waste, and non-consumable product that lasts over 20 years. Some of these machines last over 40 years. And we reduce single-use plastics, which means that we're fighting against the plastic pandemic as well, boosting the environment. Yes. And this can be sold and shared using social selling through attraction marketing, or of course, face-to-face, whatever feels right to you. It's water. You'll share it with people who comes home to you. You'll share it with people that you talk to. Or you work with like business first or freedom first. It's really up to you. But if you don't have a product that is really powerful and that really helps people, it's going to be a lot harder. This is something that really helps. We have like a crystalline structured water, up to 6 times higher absorption in the cells of the body than drinking tap water, bottled water, reverse osmosis water, distilled water, which is completely dead, lacking of minerals. Like, this has a high charge, a high negative ORP. This means that it's highly antioxidant. We see like over 170 illnesses and diseases clinically proven to be improved. Oh, wait, someone has there. Okay, so we have over 170 illnesses and diseases that are clinically proven to be improved by drinking ionized water with high level of molecular hydrogen, which we have here. Thousands of doctors and scientists backing this technology. And we have the ISO 13485, which actually indicates that this is a medical device. And the highest golden standard as well. The only company in the world, in the whole industry, that holds this standard. So you can invest in yourself and your health once and get paid over and over if you choose to share it with others. And let me tell you, there are so many studies, so many videos, so many doctors backing this up. Like, I can promise you, if you want to know more about what this water actually does, let me know. Or ask the person inviting you here. Don't Google it on like Google. It's not a like a trustworthy place of scientific research. There are, however, we have PubMed, we have Google Scholar, where you can see thousands of studies around like ERW, electrolyzed reduced water, or molecular hydrogen. Or just ask us for really, really good material if you want to know more. But it's not just about the water that we drink or use in our homes. We do have the K8, the flagship ionizer from Enagic, that does produce antioxidant-rich water. But it also have other different pH levels, ranging from 2.5 hypochlorous acid for disinfecting to beauty water. And you also have like degreasing with 11.5. So you can literally like clean your car or like your kitchen. Yeah, you can use it on your skin, your like all different pH levels for all types of uses for your plants and your home, etc. But you also have the anespa, because the biggest organ is the skin, right? And we need to take care of the skin as well. So we have a shower unit. This is a in-home spa experience, a shower attachment that remineralizes water through an active charcoal ceramic filter while removing chlorine and bacteria to protect your family's skin. And we also have a really cool new product, the M-Guard. This is your environment harmonizer. So it's an EMF protector targeting high frequency electromagnetic field like noise radiation up to 1 gigahertz. However, I've seen videos prove it to be a lot stronger than that, but this defends your family and your loved ones against this invisible electromagnetic harmful disturbances. It's incredible. Imagine combining that with the best quality drinking water. Mm. And then we have Yukon, which is a chemical-free wild turmeric supplement or tea, soap. But I use the supplement every day because it has this powerful antioxidant, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory properties. So like this is like a complete health insurance, basically. This is, yeah, this is what makes us super healthy and optimizing our health. And on top of that, I mean, investing in your health first is the real foundation for true wealth. With Enagic products, you can be empowered to enhance your well-being, ensuring a vibrant life for you and your loved ones. Yet, not only do these products transform your health, but they also offer an incredible business opportunity where you have the potential to earn back your health investment with just 4 to 10 sales. It's incredible. Whilst impacting others with an incredible wellness opportunity they can value just as you do. So, experience the lasting benefits of health before wealth as you embark on this journey toward greater health and wellness. And tap into a leveraged income model. Because there is difference between linear income, where you exchange your time for money, and it's stable. The more money, the more time you put in, the more money you make. But here, you actually put in more time in the beginning while you set this up. And then less time, but more income. Or you can just balance that out wherever you feel comfortable. But yes, make sure to partner with an established company. Like there are risks of going with like new pop-ups that's just been around for a year or two. I did that. Total crash after 3 years, etc. Like partner with a company that already exists, that is established and proves itself to work over time. Choose if you want to do high ticket or low ticket. Share their products, automate your systems, and receive your share. And here we have Clint Legg, which is an absolute role model for many of us. If you go into this space, you will get to know this absolute rock star. So let's talk about the numbers, just so you see a little bit more how this works. Okay. So you can invest in one single unit. For example, I will use the K8 as an example. And you see here that on your first 2 sales, you start earning 340 already. This is a good start, but you only need 2 of them to double your income. That's so generous. And we have 6 ranks and 8 points that is dealt out to us. And depending on our rank, that's how many points we will earn. But we can also earn all 8 points in a matter of 42 units if we do something that's called the 4A hack, which we will teach you all about in mentorship if and when you decide to join us. And you see here, like, you only need 11 sales to rank up again. And you don't need to do all of these yourself because this is your team effort. This is group sales. And we're not even talking about people here. We're talking about units. When you have 100 and plus sales, if you sell a single unit, you earn 2,040 US dollars for that. You can earn up to 2,720 when you build it in a strategical way. I think this is absolutely spectacular in itself. But then you can also invest in bigger packages yourself, which means that you start from a higher point, a stronger point. So here you start earning for the single investment, you start earning 1 point. When you invest in 3 products, you actually start earning 2 points to begin with. And you basically, if you invest in this yourself, you start on this position and you start earning 1,130 yourself. If you invest in one single unit, you start earning 565. But imagine starting at this point yourself. It's incredible. This is when you invest in the shower unit, the K8, and the supplements. You can, of course, change these around, and the numbers will vary a little bit, but this is like the basic idea. And you see that you can earn up to $4,000 basically by selling trifectas. And then we have the quad. You can also build up to a quad over time, which I have done. Investing in a shower unit, a K8, a Yukon, and have an extra machine that you can like rent out, lend out, or just let your mom use because you love her or whatever. When you invest in a quad, you actually start here on the, like you start earning 3 points straight away. So if you can see here, if you invest in your own quad and you sell a quad, you start earning $2,715. And you can earn all the way up to $6,520. It's absolutely wild. In my opinion. I don't know what you think. Let me know in the comments, like, how does this even sound to you? Is it hard to take in these numbers? Or can you just feel like, oh, finally? Because when I saw this, I felt, oh, finally. How does it feel for you? Write it in the comments. Does it feel too good to be true? Does it feel surreal? Does it feel like, yes, this is what I want for myself? Because this is definitely what I saw. When I saw this, I felt, finally, I can work with something that's good for the planet, good for me, good for others, and good for my wallet. This is my golden ticket or my golden key out from the matrix. That's how I felt. Someone says, fantastic. Yes, this is it. Yeah, this is it. So let's move forward because it doesn't stop here. I mean, if this was it, like I would be absolutely satisfied with this. But there is more. There is more. And this is also what Monica will talk about because she's stepped over 6A, okay? There are actually ways to come higher. But I just want to talk to you a little bit more about the fast track quad strategy because the benefits of investing to build your business this way is you actually start earning back on your own investment because you only buy one of these units from the one who showed you this. The rest you're buying from yourself. And you build with several accounts. You have several accounts that you can earn from. So you actually earn back 1,060 USD immediately for just investing in your health. And then in your first quad sales in your business, you've earned 18,100 USD in commissions. You earn back your first quad investment with just 4 quad sales. But yeah, in your next 6 quad sales, 11 sales in total, you'll earn 38,070 US dollars and just another 10 sales to earn $100,000 in commissions in total. We're talking about 21 sales. 21 sales. Has anyone in here been in sales before? Does anyone think that you can make 21 sales of something that's absolutely necessary and incredible for your health, good for the environment, and can build someone their, like, yeah, $1 million business, basically, a freedom business. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And how long do you think it would need you? Like, how long would it take you to have 21 sales? 1 year, 2 years, less, maybe? Monica will tell a little bit more of her story soon. I can't wait. But yeah, it doesn't stop here, okay? We also earn more by helping others reach these levels, okay? So first, we move towards 6A. That's when you have 101 total sales anywhere in your team, or like 25 quads, right? That's 100. So when you reach this position, you actually get a bonus of $3,000. And then you can either rank up 2 of your own accounts or help 2 people in your team rank up to 6A. This is when your top account will reach 6A too. Then you will have a $6,000 bonus. And when you rank up these accounts, either your own or help others achieve it, you go to 6A2-2. That's 2 layers of 6As in your team. That's a $12,000 bonus, which is spectacular, of course, and I can't wait. Like just a bonus for helping others. But then something magical happens. This is what I saw and what I felt like, okay, this is where I'm going. Of course, my first goal was getting here or even to 4A, but this is the goal for me, to go to 6A2-3. This is where we get $25,000 in a one-time bonus, but we also receive a $5,000 monthly bonus for the rest of our life that we can will down to our children. And imagine you build 2 of your accounts. Let's say you invest in a trifecta or a quad and you start building 2 of these accounts to 6A2-3, then your top account will be 6A2-4. Like, wow, let's just start with that idea. Then you'll receive a $50,000 bonus on your top account, $25 bonus for your 6A2-3 accounts. That's $100,000 in bonus for having these accounts. And then you will have $10,000 monthly for the rest of your life. And also 5,000 here and 5,000 there. And let me tell you, you will not be able to stop the progression when you start hitting these ranks, because now you have successful people in your team burning for health, for wealth, for freedom, and are inspiring people around them to do the same thing as you're doing. So whatever you do, this will not be able to stop. So some quick stats on Enagic, because like some of you might ask, like, is this a saturated market? No, absolutely not, because there's only like 3 million machines sold worldwide so far, and everyone needs water. And people are really becoming hyper aware of taking care of their health and aware of the poor quality of tap water and bottled water in so many parts of the world. I mean, even well water and spring water, like, unfortunately, it is declining. We need to take care of our health. We need to really start looking at water. So, and the company is already 50 years old. This year, we're celebrating 50 years. And they're only just really starting to gain big traction through the online space. Because traditionally it was in person, one-to-one. But now people are really leveraging social media and systems and like automation and programs and other people. So now it's really taking off. This is your opportunity to jump on before this becomes like a big wave sweeping over the world, basically. And the founder, Mr. Oshiro, he has a 500-year vision for this business. And they produced over $1 billion in sales in 2022 and had a 17 growth in 2020 alone. And this company is expanding with offices in new countries just to keep up with this global growth. So how do we do this? Like, how do we work? Because like, yeah, I think anyone who watches can see how beautiful this is and how potent this is for health and abundance. But now we need to think about the how. Like, how do I do this? Like, what if you don't have any experience? Maybe you have never sold a thing in your life, right? Okay, still perfectly doable for you. So you can actually start making sales with a 24/7 system that does the heavy lifting for you. Okay? To truly automate a business, you need to have, well, you need to have systems, processes, funnels, like emails, marketing, and sales teams in place to support the back end of your business. We have that here. And without automation in an online income, you basically have no time leverage, aka freedom. So systems that truly work for you in the background are vital for a freedom business. Automation takes customers through a sales qualification process, and the sales team run calls on your behalf. You are going to be guided yourself to see this process, to see how streamlined and beautiful it is. We also have like special extra funnel systems, plus email marketing systems for the team as well. There are so many tools that are working for us that we want to show you. And I'm going to show you a little bit, okay? So how do you actually make sales? So yeah, you go create content or ads on social media. That's probably why you're here in the first place. And then you were guided to jump into this free masterclass, right? And then after that, there is a discovery process. So a discovery process is basically a few questions that will allow you to see where you're at, where you want to be in a matter of a year, like, and what you want to create and how you can create it with this business model. This will actually guide you through a process that will show you more about yourself, but also so much more about the business model, all of the products in detail, okay? And then you have a digital business specialist call for 45 minutes. And you invest in your future by purchasing your products and then launch your business with our step-by-step mentorship, like in an academy. It's basically an educational platform that educates you and your teammates, giving you duplication, automation, that makes the sales for you, gives out free master classes that you can leverage. You don't even, you can use this masterclass and just invite all of your friends to make them see this and start your journey already. All right. And then a sales team does the sales for you and money comes into your bank account. So I really want to welcome you to your digital playground. This academy that really brings freedom to your business all in one place, okay? Like you get taught on how to leverage your business on social media, or basically leverage yourself, your own personal brand, your values. We support you to partner with a high profit offer with no need to worry what to offer or needing to create your own. You'll get provided with the automated tools and systems and mentorship in one place so that you can take action straight away. And you start earning while you learn more skill sets as well. So we have expert education and training here. We have some really big names on here, as you might see. So as soon as you join the academy, you get access to our exclusive masterclass vault and self-paced courses. So you can go as fast or as slow and steady as you feel is comfortable for you. You learn about money mastery, marketing, sales fundamentals, how to use Instagram, Facebook, how to create ads, upgrade your mindset, embodiment, leadership. Like there's just so much on here. This is a way to really connect your heart, your soul with business, okay? And really attune your mind and your heart and live from there. So, what's your next step? Really? So, if you think that this sounds like you want to know more, like just reach out to the person who invited you here, okay? And they will send you a link to move forward, okay? Then you book a call with your digital business specialist. You complete your discovery process before you have your call to get clear on your goals, to understand more of this business model, the products, etc. You go through a business due diligence process that breaks down exactly how the offer we recommend works. And you'll have a 40-minute call with a digital business specialist, okay? And then you invest, okay? So all of this that I've already talked to you about right now is for free. You get your call, you get the discovery process for free to see if you qualify to move forward, to see if you want to invest in your health and your fast track strategy, or like whichever strategy works best for you. And then you launch your business. So this academy costs you like 99 US dollars a month. Like this is what you would need to pay for like 1 hour of coaching at least. Here you have like unlimited supply of education, and you'll have your first month for $49. And just to give you a little bit of a taste, what is possible here, we have, wait, oops, I'm just gonna move this, sorry, to be able to read. So this is some people in this space. This is just a few of many, just to show you a little bit of what's possible. Like, I know I'm still in the beginning of my journey. There's just so much up ahead, right? Like we have Samara here, for example. She's a mom. She hit figure months and having like 5-figure days. That's her new normal. She earned $34,000 in 24 hours and ranked up 2 of her accounts like in one day. So she stopped putting her genius zone to someone else's dream. Okay, this is what we do. We start putting our energy, our genius, our spirit into our dreams. Okay, and then we have Jack Rodell. He had his first 75K month. What? Denise had her 30K week and 100K month. Like Denise is such an inspiration. Like, let me tell you, we have grandmas here who are learning step by step with our platform how to make money online. She also got to retire her husband, who was long overdue to come home and spend time with her, right? Like, this is just so beautiful. What will you be able to create for yourself with a model like this, knowing that everything you do will benefit everyone and everything around you, people, animals, planet, profit? Wow. So this is a beautiful community. This is a picture from Sweden last year when we were celebrating. So this is your chance to join a global community of like-minded change makers, like connecting and collaborating to be of impact in this new paradigm. And on top of that, we have like a an extra bonus for you who want to act fast. Okay? So for those of you who are ready to take fast action, you can qualify for an exclusive downloadable success strategy call with your mentors for building generational wealth. Let me tell you about these people just so you know who you're looking at here. We have Christy X. Ord and her husband Clint X. Morgan that built their ways from like just like me, basically. Like, we didn't have anything really. I was flat broke when I started. I made a way out of no way. They did the same. Christy X. Ord is one of the geniuses behind this educational platform. Clint X. Morgan introduced her to this, and they helped create seven-figure business like success stories like for people who are following them. Like we're following these people for a reason. They're brilliant, super inspirational people who knows how it's done. We have Balazs W. Cardos, who's like one of my absolute most as a favorite mentor that has like liberated thousands of people by applying knowledge, skills, and systems. Like, these are people that I'm following, that many of us are following because we are following the people who have the results, who are living the life that we want to live. Because, like, if you truly want to change your life, are you gonna talk to like people who doesn't really have the life that you want to live, who doesn't have success? Or do you want to listen to the people with the results? These are the people to listen to, okay? So if you join now, before a week, you'll get this success strategy call with these incredible mentors. However, you can also assist others to take action before the year is over to receive a 10-day mentorship side by side with you and the ones locking arm with you this year, okay? So Monica will tell you more about this as well, as we will create this beautiful mentorship for you so that you can step into your success and start having your first sales in a matter of a few months. So either you start now before the week is over, you get this extra, or at least join before the year is over to get this beautiful 10-day mentorship to really set yourself up for success. On top of that, you do have your launch your business in the academy and everything. Like, everything you need will be given to you. So I really want to celebrate with you what's possible. I want to, like, for the week that is coming, I want to hear your dream lives, okay, in the group. I saw Remy, you already shared your beautiful collage of your dreams and your beautiful words. Like, your $100 cash prize is going to be dealt to someone of you in the next week, next Sunday. So you have a week more for you to really start diving into your dream life and doing the homework that you were given, because we want to give the chance to the people who have been entering a little bit later as well. But now I want to leave it over to Monica, because Monica have been such an inspirational force. And she's got this she's got so much beautiful success, and life that you've been able to create for yourself is really inspirational. You are very inspirational. So take it away. Take 15 minutes, take 30 minutes, like really shine your light. And I will make sure that we do that like this. So I will open up for you, Monica. Take it away.
Thank you so much, Claudia. And what a beautiful, inspirational presentation. It's always good to hear like all the different stories and the different angles, and we're all doing this in like really unique ways. So my name is Monica Helleberg, and I'm from Sweden. I live on a beautiful little farm out in southern Sweden where we are building our eco village. I actually just bought my dream car. I'm very happy for that, actually. A Tesla free charge, and we're on in the process of actually planning our house and this eco village. And none of this would have been possible without this powerful tool that you now have in your hands. So it started very different, just like many in here, I think you reach this kind of point where you're like, this doesn't work any longer. I need to find something else. This is not what I signed up for. So I'm a teacher by profession. I've also been engaged in different international organizations trying to build a better world for the kids and do, good in this world as much as I can for many years. And found that most of my time working for a better world was voluntary. I did never get any huge amounts of funds to build the greatest things that I wanted to do, like building eco villages or new education systems or world collaboration, those things. And I became a teacher because I was passionate about the kids. I'd also worked as a coach before that because I knew how those decisions we make inside of us is actually what creates our reality, right? These houses you sit on, these chairs, everything you see around you, it started as a thought somewhere. Otherwise, it wouldn't have become reality, right? And to understand, like that, if you can think something, you can actually manifest it, you can make it happen. That belief was kind of strong in me. I have, a lot of like self-confidence with me from the start somehow. But when I was educating myself as a teacher and I started to work as a teacher, I loved to be with the kids, but I also found that it wasn't really what I signed up for. I had long hours. I had three kids at home. My husband was in a transport business where he could work like 12 hours per day. We had lots of employees. So we had this beautiful villa with a pool. We had all the cars. We had all those things like we've done what we were told to do, right? We had the educations, we had the job, we had the kids, the house, like all of that. But I felt a bit like Claudia was saying, I was feeling like I was trapped in this glass box. I'd also had some major health issues that I was working myself through. I'd had chronic Lyme's disease where they hadn't found what it was for many years. So it became very serious for me. I was even like paralyzed on my left side for a period of time. And when you've been so low, when you know you might have everything else, but you don't have your health, you kind of start to value your health and you kind of understand that, if you don't also prevent health issues before they happen, it could happen again. So when we were in this situation, both me and my husband, like losing all the time with our kids, I knew I had so much more to give to the world. It was kind of this fire that just wanted to get out. And I didn't have the time, I didn't have the resources or the community to do that with. So I felt so like um up them, like like this flood being like held back in me. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. I have to find something else. And my husband felt the same. Like we couldn't leave our kids the whole day. Someone else was spending time with our kids more than us. Like, isn't that crazy? When you get kids, you want to spend time with them, right? That's kind of the reason you have kids, to be able to be with them. So when we kind of have that we can't continue like this, And it was almost like a prayer that you sent out. Like when you have your vision, some people say, like, oh, it's a bit woo-woo. How does it work? It actually does work. It wires your brain to actually see the way out. If you first can see it in your mind, then when it appears, I mean, you are all here for a reason. You've seen this. Something got ignited in you, and something was drawing your attention to this. And that happened to me as well. I actually saw a post by my friend Chanel from Norway where she like spoke directly to the situation that I was in. She said in that post that I found a way to not have to be in the 9 to 5. I found a way to be able to travel, to do what I want in my life, and not have to be bound by any like place or time or, those regular 9 to 5s. And I also knew Chanel from my international work in the New Earth Project, which is something I've been engaged in since 2005, like a movement that trying to bring up good solutions for the world. So I knew she had a heart of gold. Like I really knew Chanel, like this beautiful kind of earth angel that have works with like detox retreats and coaching people, and is such a good heart. So I also knew that okay, if she trusts this, if she's doing this, I trust this as well. So I reached out to her and I got to know that it's also about water. It's also about healing your health. It's a fundamental thing to that a lot of people miss. They look at all the supplements, the diets, everything, and then they miss the water. And since I'd had these health problems, I was quite okay, but I was so exhausted. It felt like I was just surviving and not like living my life, honestly. So when we saw this, that it's about water, and we looked at the business model, like Claudia said, also as entrepreneurs since 15 years back, we saw, okay, like this is a no-brainer. We don't have employees, we don't have any inventories, we don't have any moving parts. We do the fun stuff, which is talk about things that we love and share this beautiful like opportunity to people, and we get to earn a living. So me and my husband, we saw the whole picture and we were like all in. So it's like, okay, give us the best strategy, we will do it. So I mean, we did have some money since we worked this life up for ourselves. So we bought the best package, the quad, and that has completely transformed our lives. So the first thing that happened was in 3 weeks, I got my energy back. So I was just jumping around like with full of energy, healed from this like very bad situation I was in, like completely exhausted. And just that healing in itself made me just share from my heart, like, come on, everyone needs to hear this. Like everyone needs this water. And through me just sharing from my heart, and I didn't know all the details. I even told people, like, I don't know the science, I don't know all the details. I've just had this experience. And I also saw these beautiful people that felt like family in the community that was just right by my side from the start, like even coming to Sweden to have events or traveling around with me, like Tarek and Chanel, we just got like 30 people in our house together. And I think 15 of those ended up joining with like these quads and trifectas and everything. So it just kind of from this joy and from this amazing like product and business model and this community, it just exploded. And we really set something going here in Sweden and Scandinavia. And just within 5 weeks, we got our investment back and we reached 5A, which is quite a high level. And then within 3 months, I actually had my first month earning a whole teacher's salary, a year's salary in 1 month. Like not just 1 month
No
salary, so
way.
1 year's salary
No,
in
I
one
got
month.
that wrong. That's incredible.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
And I remember we were looking at the numbers and it was like our jaws just dropped. We're like, oh my God, is this possible? Is this happening? Like, what do we do with all this money? Like we it was just like, okay, not just got our investment back, it was 3 times the investment back. And when we sat there as entrepreneurs, we knew, well, we need to take a part of that and reinvest it because that's something that you learn the more you are an entrepreneur and in business. You don't just go and spend the money. You need to have long-term thinking in reinvesting. So we reinvested both for fun and to learn. So we went to the United States and we actually met with Balazs, who's the top leader in the world. We got invited by him because we had such amazing results. And we learned directly from him and directly from Mark Lack, who's one of the top like branding people in the world that works for like Tony Robbins and Oprah Winfrey and like all these big people. So we're like, yeah, we're reinvesting. And that in turn, it was a beautiful experience. And when you're kind of in this room with other billionaires and millionaires, it's just, you understand like this is actually quite easy. Like when they have used the systems and automations, all of that to make millions or billions, and they're like, yeah, it's just like step-by-step process, and you do the ads, you do this kind of thing. And you see that, okay, they're ordinary people. Like if they can make it work, I can make it work as well. So we just continued, in that momentum. And in 10 months, I reached 6A. In 1 year, I could quit my job. It was actually kind of long overdue. I'd what do you say, went down in time. I only was working a couple of days in the end. But it was this kind of thought that, oh my God, I need a stable job and income, those kind of things. And I think it's good to have that until you really feel that this can support you. Like you jump when you feel safe to jump into doing this fully. But I was sitting, as a teacher when I was having these months where I would make like a 1 year salary as a teacher, and I was talking to a friend in the like a friend that was another teacher, and I told her what I'd grown on the side, like from my job, and she was just staring at me like, "What are you doing here? Like, get out." Because she knew also how tough it was. It was tough working as a teacher, like long hours, a lot of stress. You had to prioritize. I wasn't like spending the time with my kids that I wanted to, etc. So I quit my job after 1 year, and I've never looked back. Like I've had the most amazing years after that. After 1 more year, Christopher could quit the transport business. And, we've been doing the business a bit together, but it's mostly been me like running the business. And honestly, he's been mostly having like healing time from actually many years of hard work where he had like I remember in the end he was like calling me, almost crying in his car, like, I can't do this anymore. I was like, why are you continuing that? It's like, I need a real job. Like, it's so strong, especially in some men, to like, a real job is sweat and tears and blood and it has to hurt, like that kind of thing. And I'm like, no, leave it. Like, it's fine. We're like, we have the money. So he quit and he's been taking saunas, he's been working out, he's been taking care of the kids and now the farm like for many years, and now he's actually starting to work again, but from another space. Like he was getting bored and like, I need to do something. So he's doing work like on his terms when he wants, and like the hours that he wants and everything. But during these years, I mean, I want to really state that this is something very real. Thousands of people's lives have been transformed, and our lives has been deeply transformed because when I got my time back, just like think for yourself, like if you would have your whole days and all the resources you need, what would you do? Like, what would you do that time? Some people haven't even asked themselves that because they're in survival mode. For me, because I got my health back, I also got my time after quitting my job. And in this whole, COVID hysteria, all everything that happened there, I found myself organizing this international organization protecting the natural rights and the freedoms and rights of people around the world, and spreading, another version of what was going on. And so this was my passion because I've always been passionate about doing international work, and now I have the time to do that. So I'm still today chair of an international organizations that has reached millions of people with our documentaries and with our educations. And we've actually put together for a period of many years an action plan that I'm actually very proud of, that I've led the work in, to steer the world in a better direction for our children. Because as you know, like I am passionate about the children having their parents, having a brighter future, having everything they need to feel safe and happy and thriving. And this is um, has done that for our family. We've been spending time, 3 years as a whole family together. Like you cannot put any kind of value on that. And then, of course, on top of that, we were able to move to this beautiful farm. Uh, I was able to buy this Tesla, and of course, we have the M Guard in there protecting us from the radiation. And now we're in the process of building this eco village and health clinic and education center. And it's like sometimes I have to pinch myself, and I'm living in my dream, and something I thought was not possible for me and my family is happening like every day. And it's also you get used to it, when you look at like people stressing around or doing like being in ordinary works, you're just like watching them. It's like, oh my God, I'm so lucky to not have to do that. Like I'm so lucky to be where I am. And I'm kind of coming to the end of my personal dreams. Like honestly, I've done most of the things for me and my family. Of course, there's always other things, but then what starts to happen is that once you have your needs and your dreams met, there is an overflow, and you actually love to support others, like supporting you guys here. Or I just had this amazing masterclass for the newbies, like in the team to go for A, and now we're having this mentorship to like just practice these skill sets, like the basic skill sets that we need in communication and expression, and you know giving service to people. And because this is what I feel, I serve people to really step into the big dreams and start living um, in also making a positive impact and start living the lives that they really want to live. And so there's I could speak forever. Like there is a bigger picture here and a bigger vision of actually creating what I say like sovereignty, meaning that I'm like I have my health, I have healthy emotions, healthy community, healthy environment. Like all of these are levels of consciousness in a way that can be in balance if we start to lead another life and look at other opportunities. And the freedom that that gives, the freedom of having a healthy body, the freedom of having this beautiful community supporting you, and the self-development that happens through that, starting to dream big, make the step-by-step strategies to actually come there. And for some, it takes longer, and that's completely fine. For some, like it goes really fast. It's not like a competition at all. It's just, for some people, they might have to work with something going on within them, self-sabotage or something like that, before they see the success. Some people need to work on their systems, like, but the support is there for you. So just spending some time, like I spent 1-2 hours per day the first year to build this up on the side. And that freed me, myself and my family, because I was just so dedicated. Like I knew this was my ticket out. So of course I'm going to do those hours every day to free ourselves. And I knew that this was very real because I could see other people doing it. And I could see like if they're doing it and they come from the same place as me, of course I can do it as well. If it's going to take 5 years, 10 years, whatever, I'm going to do it. Like people work their whole lives for like no salary at all. Why can't I spend, a couple of years building this up, and then I don't have to work for the rest of my life? So right now, where we are at, close to -2, and probably next year -3, and the -3 level is where you get the monthly legacy bonuses, where I could just drop it all and not have to work ever in my life again, which is kind of locked into my head that I don't think I'm gonna stop, but but just that opportunity that then I pass on to my kids and they pass on to their kids. They're going to be secure, like in generations from what I build up here, which is so, so beautiful. So thank you, Claudia, for having me on here. Happy to, if you have any questions, any thoughts, anything you want to ask me, I'm really happy to share.
I actually have a question for you because like reaching 6A is like a big milestone for everyone in this business, right? And you reached it in a year, which is absolutely fantastic. That's 100 plus sales or units.
Mm,
But what I felt when I jumped into this space was like, okay, I need 100 plus. Like I need that for myself. And I felt like that was kind of like small. Like I will need to do 100 sales myself.
mm,
But the fact is, because this is a teamwork, I know that you had few, fewer
mm.
people. You didn't have like 100 sales or 100 people with you at that time, right?
No,
How many did you have at that time?
I think we found the first time we went 6A. I mean, now we have three 6A accounts, and and then we're helping the team to grow. But I think we had around 15 people that we found directly, and then we just supported them to grow. So it's actually not about like finding huge amounts of people. It's about finding the right people that see the vision, that want to work with us, and that, are willing to do not go wild. You don't have to do that. Like you just have to follow the steps and not and choose one direction and master it. Like if there you're not having the results, there's either you are like jumping around between different ways of working, or you're not like putting the time and energy in mastering one path. So what we saw, like for instance, Victor, who's new now close to 682, and Maria, they were like some of the first. It's actually Christopher's brother and his now girlfriend that they met through this community as well. um, he found one person and he became 4A, which means these 21st sales, just by finding one person that in turn also had this huge network. And they all started with quads and trifectas and this and that. So and just like I was just on a tour to Norway, to Oslo and Trondheim, and now, like, Norway is just booming and waking up. And it's actually just two people there that are like really active and that are arranging these events. And they're also just bringing in like quads, trifectas, lots of people. So and we are like so aligned also. Like Heiko is a medical doctor, Vitali from Trondheim, he's like been into health and also a lot about sovereignty and the mindset, those kind of things for a long time. And it can happen very organically and naturally when you find the right people. And those are people that has really come to us, and that once they see this, they see it straight away. Like, yes, of course. Like, and of course, we want to support you in the good that you're doing. It's kind of like this ecosystem of people that support each other to build their dreams together. And yeah, it's just a beautiful thing. Once it gets rolling, it's like this avalanche effect. Like, okay, first you need to roll the snowball like uphill, and it feels like, oh my God, am I gonna make it? This is really tough, and you have lots of people maybe saying no to you, or like you want to give up. That's a part of it. Like it's like everyone has that, but once you come over the hill and it just goes downhill, it's actually unstoppable. Like if I would quit today, this would go on. Like Claudia would go on, Victor would go on, lots of other people, they wouldn't stop. And what they are doing is having a ripple effect into my bank account, into my life. So yeah, it's really about having that dedication to find the right people, and then you work together and support each other to master what we have here.
Wow, thank you so much, Monica. That's just so inspirational. Wow, I'm gonna let everyone on screen here, like, wow.
You.
I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. Just as you said, Monica, people are coming to us and they see it and just go, yes. Like when I saw this first time, first time, I felt just yes. And there are
Mm.
people out there who are really just searching for this, for their
Yes,
health or for
yeah,
their
and
freedom.
Claudia, I mean, honestly, I tell your story all the time because it's so beautiful. Like, really, like having not having your full health, having not having the finances, all of that, and your journey. You've been so dedicated, like on point, like on focus from the start, like knowing that yes, this is going to bring me my freedom, and then seeing you get your health back, get your finances, like travel to Mexico and then just spread this beautiful, like supporting your team members so beautifully. That is what I'm like passionate about seeing. Like when you have your own cup full, then you're just like, yes, cheering people on. Like, yes, you can do it. Like if you're not there yet, like keep on going. Like you will get there. And just like Claudia.
Exactly. And I took myself all the way to Mexico and I just followed that vision that I had in my mind. Like, but it wouldn't be possible without people like you and the other beautiful speakers that are on this masterclass. Like everything is connected through us. And we're also, everyone is connected through water because water goes through every living being. Like the frequency of the right kind of water is really supporting us. So like I know for a fact that my life, my light, my frequency just went up when I
Mm,
started this. As you said, like my energy went up. So my visions went up. And then when like I started making some money, I was like, wait a minute, I think I can break myself free more and more and more. And now it's all about like the others. Like how can I be a better person for the others? Like how can I support you?
mm,
So that's why we're here. We're really asking you to like, yeah, like knock on the door to the person, like give them a call, the person who invited you in here to really like get to know me more. Like, what's the next step? Look into it. You can go through the academy, have your strategy call. Like, it's all for free. You don't have to invest anything before you actually make an educated decision. So if you have some curiosity, if you feel that like that spark or that itch that you just want to like, you know what, this sounds interesting, just reach out to us. We are here to assist you all the way to however far you want to go.
mm. Any other questions or thoughts?
Yes. Just like that. Yeah, I agree. It's just like it's so inspirational.
And everyone, I believe like we all have something so unique to give to the world, and everyone is important. Like everyone's part in this is important. And the more we can support each other to really thrive, to be healthy, to be happy, to have the resources to do what we're here to do, if it is to like be with your grandchildren or travel or have more time to just heal or relax or whatever, that is, so important. When we heal ourselves and our reality, we heal the whole as well. So it is very important, that you take care of yourself and then you can take care of others in the journey as well. Mm.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for having me here. And yeah, I know you have a big decision, and I would really take the chance that you have here. You have nothing to lose but some time. Like,
Right. Or win. You have a lot of time to win.
exactly.
But it's true, like you like if you don't invest time, you can't earn that back either. Like you have to invest a little bit of your energy as well to get this started. But
Yeah, I've had
it's
so many
worth it.
calls, with people and heard stories over the years, and the usual things like, oh, I don't have time, I don't have money, I don't believe in myself that I can do it. It's like, well, that's exactly what you're gonna get here.
Yeah,
Like,
this is exactly
but you
like
need to
the
have that.
reason why you should start.
Exactly, but you need to have that dedication of like, getting those things together, your belief in yourself, the time and the money in the start to then receive multitude of that afterwards. And yeah, it's just, yeah, amazing to see all of you guys and see you all on your paths to this life that you want to create.
And we can't wait to see more of you in the group. So feel free to interact in the group, like comment and share your dreams because we're here to cheer you on and we are really here to support you in making it a reality. So thank
Mm,
you so much for being with us for this 2-day experience. This is just the start. This is just the beginning. Future is laying ahead. Okay. Okay. Much love. Bye.
thank you guys. Bye bye.